Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video guys, we are going through why you feel stuck in life. And I just got my new phone guys, so if the quality looks different, that is the reason why. I went back to Samsung finally. We'll talk more on that in a later video. I'm uploading this before I go on my trip to Japan guys, so just know there won't be an upload for about a week. This is a planned break guys. I'm taking a break from everything, all social media, and basically taking a break from everything, work, life, and everything, just getting away from my problems. I'm taking my dream trip guys. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm going to Japan now. This is my dream trip guys, and basically I've been having this planned out for a long time. I've been wanting to go to Japan my entire life, but recently, for like the past 5 or so years, that's when I've been getting really serious about it. I did take a few trips as well out of the country before going to Japan, just because I wanted to know what it was like to experience, you know, everything else. But basically guys, that vlog is going to be epic. I cannot wait to share my experience with you guys when I take my dream trip. I'll make a video on how you can plan your dream trip and all that good stuff after I come back. When I come back, it's going to be serious work mode for me. There's a lot of stuff I got to improve in my life and stuff like that. But let's talk about this video. This video, you guys are here to figure out why people stay stuck in life and why people don't change their life. It's so easy to change your life. Or so it says on, like, so it should be. It should be easy to change your life. Like, it's pretty simple. It sounds easy to do. But why do we have so many people staying stuck in their life? You know, why are people remaining the same? And why do people talk about implementing all these changes in their life, but yet they never do anything about it? So just something to, you know, like, it's just something that makes a lot of people say, why don't people change? And today I'm going to break down reasons why people end up staying the same and why people feel stuck in life. And, you know, people call it being stuck in a rut and stuff. And, you know, there's a lot of factors that play into people, like, not making positive changes to their life. Like, we all know those people that say, I want to change my job, I want to change my life, I want to start a diet, I want to start working out, I want to do this, this, and that, make all these positive changes to their life, but yet they never actually are able to implement the change. And if they do, it's only for a short amount of time, and then they go back to the old ways. So let's talk about why people struggle with this issue. The first thing I want to point out guys, and I did write a little note page because I always tend to forget stuff when the camera's on me, so I always write a script, that way I know. But people don't stay stuck because they aren't trying to improve. They stay stuck because they can't improve their mindset and they don't change the way they think. Your mindset is everything guys, and that's one of the biggest things I want to talk about on this channel. Is it's all about mindset. It really is. If you can change your mindset, you can change your entire life. And that's like the biggest thing in life. Mind is everything, like, no joke. And people always say it, but people don't always believe it, and people don't always implement it. You gotta change the way you think. And I wrote down the 5 biggest reasons why people aren't able to change their mindset, and the 5 things that hold you back from making that change in your life, and why you feel stuck in the same area that you might be stuck in. The first one I have guys is you're stuck in the past. And this is something I struggled with for the longest time guys, when I was in my early 20s and even late teens. A lot of people guys, they stay stuck in the past, and they're carrying the past mistakes and the past failures with them, and they're trying to go into the future. You can't go into the future guys with the past. It's one or the other. You either live in the past or you leave the past behind and you start your new future. You really can't you can't have both. You can't bring your past into your future. Your future needs you. And you know, the past already happened. You cannot change the past. You can change your future, but you need to be all in on the future. Making the most of every present moment as well, guys, will help you out with this thing. If you feel like you're stuck in the past, you need to go battle those demons now, because the longer you wait, the tougher it is to build your future. This wasted so many years of my life, guys. Like 3-4 years I was stuck in the past, and I wasn't able to move on with my life. And it really did affect me in lots of aspects, in more areas than just one. This could affect your future relationships. If you're trying to build a relationship with someone, this can affect your future choices. And even if you're stuck on like a past mistake that you might have made, you need to learn to forgive yourself or forgive those people who have wronged you in order to move on with your life and in order to really start your future. If you're trying to build your life and you feel like you're stuck in the past and you're holding on to the past, this is the biggest thing that is holding you back. And like I said, you might not even realize it, but if you're thinking about someone that is in the past who doesn't talk to you anymore, you need to let that person go. If you're thinking about a situation, a past mistake that you made that you can't get over, you need to go figure out how to forgive yourself so that you can move on, because your future cannot have your past in it. It's going to tangle itself up, and you're not going to be able to fully commit to your future plans if you are stuck living in 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago was 5 years ago. This is the now. You need to step away from that version of you. Improving yourself is all about letting go of the old you and stepping into the new you. And in order for you to do that, you have to say goodbye to the old you. Say goodbye to those old habits. Say goodbye to those old people and move on. Like, no joke. The second thing, guys, is the fear of change. In order for you to move on and really let go of something that you're trying to let go of, you need to change. And people are scared of change. And, we're conditioned to being scared of the unknown. What if this opportunity doesn't work out? What if I leave this job, which I'm comfortable at, and I try something new and I fail at it? That's always a possibility, but you don't want to be thinking like that. And the fear of change is another big thing that keeps people stuck in their ways, and it prevents you from moving forward and growing as a person. And this could be a reason that you're stuck in life. You're just scared of change. You want to move out of an area that you're in, but you're scared of all these what ifs. Playing the what if game, guys, can really affect your life. If you keep playing the what if game, you're just gonna, like, you can never stop with that game. That's like a never ending game. The people that always say what if this happened, what if that happened, what if this happens, like, don't play that game. You can't predict the future. And always playing the what if game is gonna really get you overthinking about every little thing in your life. Just take that leap. Don't be afraid of change. Change could be good. And if you want to play the what ifs, lots of people use negative scenarios. Here's the biggest thing you can ask yourself: what if it works out? That's the biggest one. If you really want to play the what if game, ask yourself, what if it actually does work out? Like, if you're scared of making a change, maybe you don't like the job you're at, maybe you don't like the situation you're in, and you're scared of making that change, you're going to hold yourself back. You need to not play that game. What if you change your job and you have massive success at that job? Now, you don't have to worry. Like, if you have success where you are now, just tell yourself, hey, I've already found success here. I'm going to find success there somehow. Like, don't play the what if game. Just tell yourself, I am going to be successful over there. And make it, And people would rather stay where they are now, guys, than step into something that they don't know. Like, that's another thing. Like, people being scared of changes, and it keeps people in bondage. It keeps people stuck where they are. It keeps you guys stuck in life. Being scared of moving on, being scared of stepping into the unknown. Like, what if I trust this new person? I'm scared of trusting people. Like, if you're trying to start a new relationship and you're scared of trusting someone, you're stepping into the unknown. Like, talking to someone new, what if that person ends up betraying you? What if that person isn't who they say they are? People would rather just stay the same, and they're missing on opportunities when they do that. And you know, even like when it comes to like a new job, you're stepping into the unknown. You don't know what the job's gonna be like. You don't know what the people are gonna be like, but you can't be scared. You have to overcome that fear, guys. And one of my favorite quotes of all time right now, guys, is fear has two meanings: flee everything and run, or face everything and rise. You want to face everything and rise. Don't be scared of taking that leap, taking that chance on yourself, because no one else is going to help you. No one else is going to tell you, okay, go do this, go. Like no one can do that. You have to trust yourself. You have to have that energy for yourself, guys. So yeah, don't be scared. Lots of people, guys, when they're trying to change their life, they don't have the reason why. Like that why factor is very important. Not many people talk about this, and that lack of clarity is that why. Like, why do you want to change your life? Why are you doing this? Are you trying to build a better life for yourself, your family, your friends, your future children? Are you just trying to grow as a person? Are you just experimenting with your life? If you don't know your why, there's no motivation. No motivation, no action. It's as simple as that, guys. You need to have your why behind the reasons that you set these goals. Like anyone can roll out of bed and say, I want to jump out of a plane. Anyone can do that. But you need to have that why. Otherwise, when the time comes and it's time for you to jump, you're going to be scared and you're going to say, actually, I can't do this. You're going to chicken out. You can't chicken out, guys, when it's time to jump. And you need to have that reason why. And yes, guys, I did go skydiving. That's why I use that as an example. And I went twice. The reason I went both times, the first time was so I can build confidence in myself. I used to struggle with confidence back in the day, guys. And I told myself, if I can jump out of a plane and face my fear of heights, I can face any fear that I have in life. So I did it once for that reason. And then the second time I did it was because my best friend wanted to do it for the same reason I did it. And I told myself, you know what? I want to see him do this. I want to see him jump out of the plane. And a whole group of us went just to see him jump out of a plane. And it happened. He jumped out of the plane first. We witnessed it live in person. It was really a cool moment. Those are the moments that you treasure in life, guys. But yeah, know your why. Because that reason why is the reason you're going to be able to do anything that you actually set out to do. Like, I want to run a marathon now, guys. If I don't have a why, there's nothing that's going to keep me pushing while I'm running these insane amount of miles every single day. Like, you're running double-digit miles when you're training to do a marathon. Like right now, guys, I'm in the 12, like I'm in the teens. Like I can run 12, 13, maybe 14. I haven't tried 14 yet, but I can do like double digits, like 10, 12, 13 miles. I need to get to 26. So if I don't have a why as to why I want to run a marathon, I'm not going to be able to easily do that, guys. But because I have a why, that's going to keep me going. Like, why do I want to run a marathon? I want to run a marathon because I want to show everyone that it's not just me that can do anything. Anyone can do anything. And that's the reason I want to run a marathon. To show every single person in my life, like, hey, it's not just me that can do anything. It's you all that can do stuff as well. That's my why. And that's a really strong why. So it keeps me going. Like, this isn't even about me anymore. This is about me proving to people that you could set out to do anything you do if you really work for it and you really go out of your way to train. And you know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. You're going to have these battles. You're going to deal with setbacks. Like, I just hurt my foot recently, guys. And if I didn't have that why, I would have gave up by now. But no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep persevering. I'm going to get my foot on the ice. I'm going to get myself back on track. I'm going to start running the field again very soon. And that's what I told myself. So never give up and always keep that why. All right, guys, another big reason why people stay stuck in life is environment and influence, guys. Where you are affects who you are. Where you are affects who you are. If you're in the country versus the city. If you're in the city, you're going to be more fast paced. You're going to be more in a rush. You're going to be, like in the city. You're gonna be like a city person. You might even be more rude to some people. That like if you see someone in a country, they might seem more nice, laid back, relaxed, as opposed to a city person who might come off as rude, in a rush, impatient, and just always, you know, not being able to relax, always stressed, So, and who you hang out with as well affects who you are. If you're hanging out with people who aren't growing, aren't doing stuff that they say that they're gonna do, you will be just like them. I hate to say it, but it's so true. There's a quote that says, "You are the 3 people you hang out with." That's how you end up. That's who you are. You are the 3 people you hang out with the most. You pick up their traits. You don't even realize it, but you say the stuff they say. You act the way they act, and their habits become your habits, and their mindset becomes your mindset. And people don't talk about that, but your mind, it really does shape by the stuff you watch, the stuff you listen to, the stuff you hear, and the people you hang out with on a daily basis. If they're always negative, you're not going to realize that you're a negative person, but you're going to have that negative tone. You're going to always look for negatives in every situation. You're going to complain, you're going to whine, and all that stuff. Like, it's no joke, but it's so true. But most people don't realize, like, hey, I'm hanging out with negative people and I'm being negative. And you have to really like set your mind on it and be like, hey, let me consciously think about the stuff I'm saying and the stuff I'm thinking. And when you actually like really think and you pay attention, you'll realize like, oh dang, I'm being negative. I'm talking about myself in a negative light. I'm talking about the situation in a negative light. And it really stands out when you really do put your mind on it. When you focus on it, you're gonna realize like, oh dang, I didn't realize, but now I see it. I wanna change that. And that's when you make that change to your mindset. It's all about mindset. If you can control your mind, you can control your life. And it's very big. And finally, guys, the last thing I have is instant gratification. Those quick dopamine hits, guys, that you get from everything that is like basically at your fingertips. You're able to scroll on social media nonstop, getting that dopamine hit. You swipe your finger up and the next video is already available for you. Back in the day, guys, it wasn't like that. Like, this is so quick. Everything's so quick. You can order something online and get it same day shipping, next day. If you can't get it the same day, you don't have to wait 2 weeks anymore like you used to in the past. Those dopamine hits makes it very tough to be patient. It really does. People are just, they want it now. And they're so used to having it now, guys, that it really does like ruin the, I'm trying to think of the word here, but it really does ruin like the process of stuff. Like back in the day, and there's still stuff that you have to enjoy the process in order to really get the benefits of. Like back in the day, they didn't have same day shipping. They didn't have these social media platforms where you could just reach out to someone, they can reply right away. You used to have to mail stuff in the mail, wait a few days, get that that letter back in the mail, or you used to have to go talk in person. But now with social media, you don't even have to talk, you can just type. And there's people that don't even know how to communicate anymore, guys. There's people that don't know how to write a letter. There's people that don't know how to write cursive. And it's like these dopamine hits are just, people are so used to getting everything they want now that they can't enjoy the process of life. When you go to the gym, you have to enjoy the process. You can't rush those results. You want to get a good body. You want to have, you want to lose weight. You want to have abs and stuff. You got to really train hard. You got to eat a good diet. You don't get those instant gratifications from something like that. And that's why a lot of people can't stick to a diet, can't stick to a workout routine, because we're so used to getting everything handed to us the next day. We're not used to waiting a month, 2 months, 3 months for something. And same thing with like relationships. I'll make a video on that very soon. But hookup culture, guys, you can have a one-night stand with someone. That wasn't a thing back in like the 80s and 90s. It was, but it's so much more common now, guys, and it's ruined a lot of stuff in life. This instant gratification, not having to wait, just, you know, people are not being disciplined anymore. It really does affect how you think, and it affects you growing as a person. And this instant gratification is keeping you stuck in life. If you're trying to change your life and you're expecting it to change the next day, let me tell you something. Habits don't happen the next day. Habits take months to build. If you're trying to start a new habit, you need to work on it every single day. And at first, it's gonna feel like work. You're gonna have to set aside an hour out of your day each day. Like, okay, I gotta really plan out when I'm gonna work out or when I'm gonna read my book. People don't realize that. They think if I do it today, I'll easily be able to do it tomorrow. That's not the case when it comes to making new habits and changing your life. You really gotta work on it, and you gotta enjoy the process. And that's why people can't do that, guys. And to finish off this video, guys, people don't stay stuck in life because of laziness or lack of trying. They stay stuck because of the inability to change how they think. It's all about their mind, guys. They can't change the mindset at the end of the day. And if you want a different life, guys, you have to think and act differently. You can't just have one good day here and say, okay, I can change my life. That's not how it's gonna work. You need to sit down and map out each day, like get a plan and put down, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do this on this day, this on that day. And it's a process, and it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take months, sometimes even years, to really change your life. Especially if you're trying to change your mindset, you really have to focus on your mind if you're trying to change your life. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was why people stay stuck in life, guys. And you know, there's other factors as well. If you're dealing with a mental illness, like depression or anxiety, that could be another thing that keeps you stuck in life. The reason I didn't talk about depression or anything like that in this video is because I'm making a whole separate video on that very soon, guys. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back on this channel very soon with vlogs and a bunch of other stuff, guys. But in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy my dream vacation, and I'm going to keep you guys updated on a lot of stuff coming very soon to the channel. I'm gonna link my Instagram very soon, and you know, just a lot of stuff that I have planned. I'm ready to build an empire, guys, and I'm ready to help you guys change your life. And that's what this is all about now, guys. It's not about me anymore. I have my life in motion. I've set out to do great things, and I've done great things. I want to see what you guys can do now. It's about you guys now. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.